Hello and welcome back to another end of weather video. Today we are covering a few different things. We're going to start with this quick hitting snow annoyance in the Northeast. Then we're going to move on to the next few systems and we're going to look at both the GFS and the European model for their opinions on the next few systems after this one. But before I start, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Now let's get right on into it. So right now we don't have that many alerts on the National Weather Service page. We have some winter weather advisories for this quick hitter system. We also have a few wind related alerts because this storm will be bringing in a little bit of cold air and that'll set up for our next few systems. We also have some winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, and even a blizzard warning for the storm in the Northwest. Now let's move on to the NAM model and look at this quick hitter. So here we are on the NAM model and we're going to be looking at this quick hitting system here. Nothing really too different from what I talked about the other day, but we've kind of seen a combination of the two different scenarios that I mentioned in yesterday's video. So some of these areas will be seeing a little bit more snow, especially southern New England, areas such as Connecticut, western Massachusetts, even parts of Rhode Island, and areas of southern upstate New York. Areas such as New Jersey could be seeing a little bit more snow, eastern Pennsylvania as well, Maryland, but at the same time some of those areas will be switching over to some rain toward the tail end of the storm as it moves off the coast. Behind that is just a little bit of some showers and flurries. Then our next system after that, this is just a clipper system that'll be moving through, maybe a little bit more showers for the very northern tier of the country. And then we're going to start looking into our next big system. So here's the GFS right here. So we're going to be looking at the GFS's interpretation of the next few storms. At least we're actually going to go one model run back to get a full picture. And we're just going to go out to the next 240 hours because that's the exact same as the European model. So after this quick hitter, that clipper system across the northern tier, we have this system moving into the foothills of the Rockies. That eventually pulls up some Gulf moisture and we start to see some showers and thunderstorms in the south. That eventually leads to a little bit of snow in parts of the mountains of the Appalachians, even into parts of the Northeast, but most of that will turn into some rain, especially along the coast. But even in parts of interior Northeast as well, probably only Maine will be really kept out of that with some colder air locked in place there. But after that, that all sets up the next system here, which comes out into Nebraska with another section of rain down here in Arkansas. And that eventually leads into more of a well-configured system here with some snow from the Marquette region all the way back into Colorado. And eventually that all moves through, bringing some snow to the northern tier. And the Twin Cities are involved in that. This could be our next winter storm. After that, another system comes from that, very similar but a little bit further west than Uri, and that moves through and could bring some more snow to some areas of the Ohio River Valley as well as parts of the Mississippi River Valley and even back into Oklahoma, which Oklahoma has seen much above average in terms of snowfall. But eventually that moves into the Northeast, interior nor'easter here. Barely a nor'easter at that, but it is within 100 miles of the coastline. And we see that most of the population centers are in the rain. So that is where we're going to leave things off because that is 240 hours. Let's move on to the European model. So the European model has the little annoyance here. That moves through. Clipper system. That moves through as well. Then it has this kind of outburst of some rain in the south that moves through up into the Northeast. Maybe a little bit more cold air set in place here compared to the GFS. Maybe a little bit more snow, some sleet in some of those more populated areas, but still mostly some snowfall in northern Maine. That's really the only area that will be seeing all snow from that system. Then after that, the European model doesn't really have that Colorado to Michigan storm, kind of has that being a little bit weaker, and then it comes out to this. This storm here is a lot weaker than the GFS has it, but can still bring some snow to areas such as Milwaukee and the Twin Cities, and eventually into the Northeast, but again, very weak system as of now. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.